Today, we are presenting on an ongoing collaboration between West Virginia University and Vismu LLC. We are developing a new educational technology product known as MirrorMe. MirrorMe is a virtual reality-based tool that combines music and movement in a fun, therapeutic environment. The ultimate goal of MirrorMe is to improve mirroring skills among special education students with autism spectrum disorder and those with related social-emotional challenges. As we know, autism spectrum disorder is the most common neurodevelopmental disorder among children. Data from 2019 from the Centers for Disease Control estimated the incidence of ASD at 1 in 44 children, or the equivalent of 1 million children. Thus, most teachers in our school system will have these children in their classrooms. By definition, children with autism spectrum disorder have challenges with social engagement that include both verbal, such as back and forth conversations, and nonverbal difficulties, such as indicators of social emotional reciprocity like body posture, gestures, and facial expressions. These challenges contribute to deficits in social learning, which can manifest as difficulties understanding social cues, lack of attunement to the teacher and other students, and difficulty initiating or responding to social situations. This can interfere with the student's ability to effectively engage in the process of learning. Common core educational standards include social and emotional learning as core aspects of child development. Social emotional learning components include self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. These skills are important to foster social engagement and class participation. Thus, social emotional learning supports and interventions are needed to improve student outcomes. Unfortunately, traditional education practices have not adequately supported social emotional, sensory, and behavioral needs of neurodiverse populations. Mirroring is a component within the broader practice of dance movement therapy, and it is a factor in social engagement. It involves the key processes of attunement and engagement, whereby one individual imitates the shape, form, movement qualities, and feelings of another individual's actions. The mirroring system is disrupted in children with autism spectrum disorder. Teaching mirroring strategies has been shown to be an effective strategy to form a positive student-teacher relationship. Preliminary findings from our own group have also found that mirroring can improve positive social engagement behaviors and decrease disruptive behaviors. Building attunement and mirroring skills is necessary to address these challenges and to improve an individual's ability to maintain interpersonal connections in social and academic settings. Virtual reality, or VR programs, are emerging as an effective tool for therapeutic interventions. The immersive virtual reality environment provides several benefits for developing interventions aimed at improving behavioral skills. VR tools can be individualized, controlled, and offer safe spaces for children to learn new skills. VR can present social interactions in an authentic, ecologically valid environment, and interventions can be tailored toward the specific needs of each student. We can utilize VR tools to promote social engagement and communication. Computerized interventions and VR are accepted among students with autism spectrum disorder and other neurodiverse populations approximately 65 to 100% of the time. Thus, we sought to develop the MirrorMe program. The product concept was inspired by our other engaging VR game called Groove Catcher, a fun, engaging VR rhythm game filled with music and dance. Here we can see a sample of Groove Catcher. groove catcher at gaming expos, different therapists tried it and told Vismu that they would like to use it in their therapeutic practices. The concept of Mirror Me grew out of these encounters and discussions with dance movement therapist who was using movement to improve social connection with her clients with autism spectrum disorder. Mirror Me is a gamified therapeutic intervention that leads students through a process to improve mirroring and social emotional learning skills over a series of sessions. It can be played standing or sitting. The Mirror Me tool allows for a highly customizable, non-threatening therapeutic environment and uses a highly preferred play-based experience to engage the client in targeted, repetitive practices that can be done both in session and at home. It is designed to build mirroring and social emotional learning skills by guiding a client through scaffolded therapeutic practices. Mirror Me's core gameplay is the rhythm game genre. The student catches the music in a virtual world by using catch spheres around each hand to follow flowing groove lines, which move in tight, expressive synchrony with music playing in the VR headset. As the student catches the music, they earn points while also experiencing visual, auditory, and tactile feedback regarding their success. This engaging, fun experience will sustain attention and improve students' level of effort. WVU and Vismu have recently received funding through a U.S. Department of Education Small Business Innovation Research, or SBIR, grant. The SBIR program is a U.S. government funding program coordinated by the Small Business Administration intended to help small businesses conduct research and development. In phase 1 of our project, our team is actively working on developing and programming the Mirror Me program. We will conduct a pilot study in early 2024 at a participating school to assess feasibility and usability of the tool in a school setting, demonstrating Mirror Me's value for continued development and integration within special education programs. We are excited by the progress on Mirror Me and encourage conference attendees to come by and try out our program and give us your feedback. Thank you.